Hello everyone, and once again, welcome to the Minecraft Bedrock Anarchy server, Badlands. I know it's been like a month. It's been quite a while since I've made a single video on Badlands, but I'm gonna try again and try and, get the videos back up and out there. I'll try and get a live stream schedule and get a video schedule back up and running, especially since we have a little time off of school now. So, yeah, here's the rise and fall of the Balmora. The Balmora was one of the most prominent factions on Badlands, and chances are you have probably heard the name at least once before. This is back when the server was a realm, so things may be a little different when I explain this, but in any case, let's get started. The Balmora first became prominent back on October 13th of 2019, a very long time ago. Me, JX Vanny, and Big Moist, the leader and founder of the Balmora, killed the Ender Dragon, and that was quite fun, to be honest. On the same day, they founded Stone Melon Outpost. Many old players will definitely recognize this name. Stone Melon was the first spawn outpost where any player could come and stay for as long as they needed to. Many players built homes, and faction houses were created in the outpost as well. JX Vanny even created a tree house there, and a faction that is still running today is dedicated to rebuilding Stone Melon, as it continuously gets destroyed, because it's only like 1,000 blocks away from spawn. Maybe we should make a different version of it that's farther out there or something, I don't know. Then came along October 16th, when the Balmora decided to destroy Stone Melon Outpost for the first time. In an interview with the Big Moist, he said that he did this to spice things up on the server as it was getting boring and it was too peaceful. On October 17th, the Balmora created a little-known base called Phantom Brick. Older players will recognize this as a base that did not last long at all. It was griefed literally on the same day it was built, and the Balmora fled away from the spawn area. They went very far away, but not as far as we would consider far now. So, I mean, they only went like a couple thousand blocks away. Compared to now, we think about 70,000 blocks away is on the farther side of spawn. Either way, they built the Black Palace, a massive structure that was made almost entirely of obsidian, endstone, and other hard-to-get blocks. It housed the original Dragon Head, the original map of Stone Melon, and many other now unobtainable items. I hope to get a tour video of that soon, actually, if it's not completely destroyed. Just gotta message Moist for the coordinates, because I forget where it is. I actually did tour it a long time ago, but I didn't record it. Silly me. But, anyways, a little later in the week, the Big Moist, among others, built the first spawn wall. Only about half of it was covered in lava, but it was still very impressive for its time. And since 32Ks and Elytra were barely a thing yet, it was very hard to get over. After the wall was created, which, by the way, it was made to keep people away from the Black Palace, a group of griefers went in and destroyed the Black Palace. The Balmora put up a fight, but it was just a mess with everyone having dupes of 32K items. This is just about when 32K items started to become easily accessible to the general public. The Balmora fled away from anywhere remotely close to spawn and built the King's Clock Tower. Even if you're new to the server, you have probably heard of the King's Clock Tower. It housed a lot of very rare items, and the area consisted of a massive clock tower, a large underwater base, and JX Vanny was even going to build a very large castle there. Then the griefers started to pour in on the server for the first time. I mentioned that on my Badlands history video. I called it the first griefer war, but it probably really wasn't a full-scale war. The Balmora mustered a defense team and went to spawn to fight the griefers off. Of course, their attempts eventually failed, and the griefers created lag machines to overload the realm and make it completely unplayable. On January 14th, it was found officially unplayable, but of course JX Vanny fixed the realm, and the Balmora came back. They created many other major structures after this, including the Deku Village, Castle Ragnarok, and the Golden City of Ozymandias. Two of these are still standing today, though Castle Ragnarok doesn't have much in particular, and I don't know where the Deku Village is. The Balmora helped when Nicholas got on and fought him off a few times, but after the realm turned into a server, their faction completely ended. Every one of the players in the Balmora were console players, except me, so when the realm became a server, they could no longer play on Badlands. They didn't go out in a blaze of glory, it was just that Mojang made it so that Bedrock can't add servers on the console version of the game. That was the end of the Balmora.